Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to share a story with you. Yes, you might be wondering why am I sitting on the floor today. I want to. I'm tired of looking so serious. Not like I'm so tired of looking so serious, but basically, I'm tired of looking so serious. And while sharing this story, I want to be very free sharing. I don't want to. Have you noticed when you sit so serious, you'd want to act so serious. The story becomes so serious. Everything you say becomes so serious, and I don't want that. So basically, I am going to be acting. No, I'm going to be sitting so unserious. I'm going to be sitting so unserious today. I don't know. So have you looked at a particular thing and loved it? Like a particular clothing, hair, shoe, or something that you envision yourself in and you loved it. You see it and then you're like, wow, I wish I can get this. I wish I can own this. Yes, I have gone through that part. And we all there's no time we will stop going through that path because we are humans and we always will never get satisfied with things. So basically I felt that way some years ago about a particular item, and then I wanted it so much. Okay, so I'm going to quickly tell you the story of what I wanted and what happened. Okay, so if you would like to listen to my story, please stay tuned. Okay, so basically I wanted a wig or wigs, human hair wigs. While I was younger, I did not while am I old? I'm not old, God have mercy. While I was a bit younger than now, I proposed in my heart, just as Daniel said, I will not eat of the king's meal. I said in my heart that I was never going to wear a synthetic wig. Why? Because I know I can't afford. I knew then that I could not afford to get myself a human hair wig or a Brazilian hair wig or whatever name it's called right now. I knew I can't get it then because I wasn't working, and even though I was working, I wasn't able to afford it because it was expensive. So I told myself that I will not soil myself with synthetic wigs, and I just said it and I left it. Okay, so it took me 2 or 3 years later to get myself a wig. How did it happen? After saying it, I left it to God. I said it and I said, I think I was walking on the way when I said this, that God, I do not like I saw some people with synthetic hair on their head and it was looking so horrible. So I was like, God, I don't think I'm going to wear this. I do not want to wear it. And then I left it for God. And 3 years later, God gave me not one, not two, 3 weeks. Yes, 3 weeks without paying, without buying. I got 3 weeks without buying them. Okay, and that was so wonderful. What is this story trying to tell you? It's my very, very short. No problem. What is this story trying to tell you? That the words of our mouth is very powerful. Very, very powerful. So whatever you say can haunt you or can bless you in the future. Another thing is that's a form of prayer. I was talking to God basically, and then I prayed. Another thing you should know is you should always pray for anything, even the most silliest things you expect from God or you expect, pray about it. Another thing you should know is that God answers any kind of prayer. It doesn't have to be a very serious prayer. It doesn't have to be that of your future partner or that of the job you need to do. Those things are so serious. They are way too serious. Okay, as simple as where should I pass, you can pray about that. As simple as what should I eat today, you can pray about that. Basically pray for anything you need, you have to pray for it. Okay, so another thing I learned was that what you want, what you need, you can get it. God says in his word that I'll give to you the desires of your heart, those who love me, those who are righteous, those who are with me. Okay, so basically when you know you are a child of God, when you know you are with Christ, when you know you are for Christ, you know that Christ can do anything for you. God can do anything for you. Another thing you should know that it can take a while for your prayers to be answered. You don't decide when the prayers or when your prayer should be answered. You cannot decide that at all. Yes, you cannot decide when your prayer should be answered. Can be answered in a year time or even 20 years time. I don't know. But basically, you cannot decide when you want God to answer your prayers. So when you pray to God, leave it for Him to do it for you. Except you can do it yourself, no problem. If you have the ability, that is you doing it yourself. But when you know you don't have the ability, leave it for God to do it for you. Okay, which I did. I left it for God. I didn't even think about it because I knew I do not have the capacity to do what I was praying for. So I basically waited, and it came to pass. I think I'm going to insert some pictures of the wigs, of me wearing the wigs. Okay, so that's that. I just wanted to share a quick story with you on how I got wigs for free. You can get anything for free. I think I'm going. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to tell you another story very soon, but you can get anything for free. Everything you ask God, you get it for free. You wait for Him, basically, you get it for free. So you basically do not have to do any other thing. You don't have to stress yourself. You don't have to do things that you know you shouldn't do to get what you want. Basically, you have to wait for God, wait on God, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Okay? So whoever told you that God doesn't want you to wear wigs or God doesn't want you to wear good things, God wants you to wear them. He knew that these things were going to come in this time. So basically, I know you want them. I'm going to give it to you. Okay, so basically, don't feel scared to ask God for weird things like a very nice golden earring. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. And if this is the first time you're seeing my face, my name is Rachel Rezimena. Yes. Peace. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.